Been getting my bus ready to camp in. I think we're going to take us a trip here one day before too long. Got a rug down. Back here, got some different options depending on how many of us go and all that, but we got us some privacy curtains up. I've got one that'll come across, which Mom set all this up. I didn't do it as far as the curtains, but I got one I can pull across right there if we're in here changing. The back one lets down, covers the back windows. Got room here for a full-size or a queen air mattress, or we could probably put an actual bed frame in here if we wanted to, but I want to stick with the air mattress for now, for no more than we're going to use it. That way we can take that out. Got a couch bed made here. I got a cushion on it. You can take that up if you want to, but for the cushion anyways. Got those two seats turned around backwards. What we can do is set a cot right here. The legs will set up over top of that wheel well and set it right there. So probably what I'm going to do eventually, I hadn't planned on buying one of these air conditioners right now. I wanted one. Mom and Dad ended up getting that and forced to use because they're wanting us to go with them. So what I'll probably end up doing is take one of these seats out here, either this one or this one, and put the air conditioner there, and that way it's going to be more centered in the bus and should cool things a little more evenly. But now it feels good back here. Feels good. Got it set on 72 and better than a tent and cheaper than a camper. So appreciate Mom what she did with the rugs and the curtains and everything. They're on a cable right here, and they'll slide and everything. But we're gonna be trying her out here before long. I just thought I'd show y'all what's going on and give you a little update. Remember, if you got any stickers and want to send them to me, send them. Here's what I've got: Pale Horse Outdoors, Fab to Find, RCAF Polar Express, Grampy's Workshop, of course mine, Orange is My New Green, and Ross on the Land. And that's one that he sent, and I didn't do a video of putting it on. But Ross, I appreciate you sending that. Hope you watch this video to where you can see it. But hope everybody's doing good, and we will catch you later. I had a lot of interest in that scissor lift hay spear. I showed it last summer. I mainly just hooked it up to demonstrate it and do a video on it. Hopefully by this time y'all have seen some of the videos I'm using it this year. I have been using it. It's a handy tool to have on a tractor without a loader. And basically, it'll almost triple your lift height of your 3-point hitch. And they're primarily designed for hay spears, for loading hay and stacking hay in sheds and that type of thing. A lot of people's asked for some measurements and dimensions on it in case they wanted to build one. I built this one. You can buy them, you can find them and buy them. I don't know how much they are, I haven't checked in a long time. But I thought I'd give you a little bit of the dimensions on it. The bigger square tubing, which is used here and on this and this, that's 4-inch square tubing. I used 11 gauge, which is 1/8 an inch wall thickness, primarily so that the scissor lift is lighter to handle and makes it easier to hook up. The other one I had that was a manufactured one, it probably had 3/16 or 1/4 square tubing, and it was heavy. It was hard to waller around and get hooked up, and that's the worst part about these things, is hooking them up. It's not too bad on this 245 because your lift arms go all the way to the ground on it. But on a tractor that your lift arms don't go all the way to the ground, you're trying to lift that up and get it hooked up and everything. It can be a little bit frustrating. But this tubing here is 2" by 4" tubing, and it's the same thickness. I used 1/4" plate, 4". I just bought a piece of 1/4" plate, the 4 inches wide, and used that to cap everything with and make my connections and all that. You can kind of see here how the the top link connections made. It extends to the hole 4.5 inches from the top out, and it also comes back down in and ties in down here and is welded for reinforcement. I've been thinking you could cut a top link off and use one end of it and weld the pipe down inside of here and have this end to where it's adjustable, and you'd have that flexible ball up there. Would work out pretty good on that. The length of these pieces, let's see what they are. 32 inches on those. The height of the upright is 24 inches. The width of the bottom is 26, and then I've got some 1/4" plate welded out there, which is 8 inches long, and I got my lower link pins there. Now this piece of tubing going across here on mine is 28.5. That's going to be determined by your width of your hay spear that you're hooking up to it, because they might not all be exactly the same, and you need to make that to fit your hay spear. I got this kind of coming out at an angle, as you can tell there, and from the center of the hole to this lower corner is 8 inches. Of course the piece is longer, but center of the hole to right there is 8 inches. And then I just welded tabs on here to put the top link in. I also used to use a hydraulic jack here, and the ears of the hydraulic jack would fit between this to where that you could pitch it and things hydraulically. The width of this piece inside is 5 inches, and I've got about 1.25" pin going through there with pipe welded in for bushings. I don't have a grease fitting. Been good to have a grease fitting in there, but that'll give you kind of a general idea when you go to make one of what you need to do. It wouldn't have to be, you know, exactly the same. It can vary a little bit. Let's measure from here up to the center of this pin. That's a kind of an important factor. From the top of this cross piece to the center of the pin is 9.5 inches, and from the cross piece where your spear attaches to the center of the pin is 16 inches. So that should give you a pretty good idea of what you need to do. But I've had several people ask me to do this. I have not. I've been slow getting around to it, and kind of wanted it hooked to the tractor when I did it, and I've been using it. Hopefully y'all seen them videos. If not, go back and look through some of my last couple of videos, and you'll see the hay spear in action, and kind of know what it's capable of and what it does. But that's all for this one. If y'all will, please like, subscribe, and comment. Hope this helps somebody. Talk to you later.